guys, Traveling Kimchi here. So one of the things that I did while I was living in Korea was I liked to collect a lot of the business cards of places I went to. And so I have a lot of business cards here, and I thought today I'd just take a few of them and share some of the places that I liked to go and places I spent my time while I was in Korea. Number one is Monster Cupcake. Monster Cupcake is a great little cafe that I did a blog on about a year ago, and they just make these really cute horror themed cupcakes, and it's near the outskirts of Itaewon, and it's probably a great place to go with a friend or maybe even on a date. Next place is Charlie's Hot Dogs. This place is located near the outskirts of Itaewon, and it is the best, if not the only place to get a good chili cheese dog in Korea. And it's really close to the edge of Itaewon, so I mean if you're in Itaewon you might as well stop by, right, and get the delicious chili hot dog. Next up is YeSkin. YeSkin is one of my favorite restaurants to go in Korea because they serve this really awesome fried rice kimchi with cheese in it and tteok and like beef and seaweed. Oh my god, it's so good. I can't even explain it. But YeSkin is a chain, but out of all the chains, apparently the best one there is out of those is in Gangnam. I don't know why this one's the best out of all of them, but that's the one I went to all the time since I lived in Gangnam, and I gotta say it was one of my favorite places to go eat. The next place up is Yeti. Now, this address, and I'm not sure if the phone number changed, but I know the address changed. They used to be located in the middle of Hongdae, but right when I was leaving Korea, they also moved. So if you'd like to check it out, they are at a new location, so be sure to Google that before you head out. But Yeti was one of the best places in Seoul that I went to for Indian food. They were just so darn good. And I was pretty okay with the prices. They had hookah as well and lassi. It was just so good. It was one of my favorite places, and I loved the atmosphere. My last eating place is SanDulHae, and this is the place I did a blog on my website. I didn't do a video blog on it, but I did do a blog on it on my website about how to find it. This was the place I recommended to go if you wanted to try a Korean traditional meal because they pull out all the stops, and it's pretty cheap. It's about $15 per person, and they serve you like 50 plates of food. It's ridiculous, but it's really awesome. If you guys want to see more about this place or how to get there, you're welcome to visit my website, and there's a map there free with all the pictures of how to get there. Moving away from the cafes and more, now moving away from restaurants and more into cafes, the first one I'm recommending is Gokwan, and it is a cafe, a themed cafe in Insadong, and this one in particular is a hanbok themed cafe, so you can go and get to try on the traditional Korean gowns and while you're having tea. So it's really, really fun, and you can even get professional photographs here, and they print out a couple of copies for you. It is located basically in the middle of Insadong, and it was a really, really nice atmosphere. Everyone was very relaxed, and the photos that I got from these turned out great. Another one that I'm sure you've seen a lot about is the Hello Kitty Cafe. I also did a video blog on this cafe, and this particular one is in Hongdae, and of course, as you can imagine, everything inside was Hello Kitty themed and so pink you'd probably want to throw up a bit. But it was really good fun, and I mean it's worth a stop if you're there, right? Especially if you're a Hello Kitty fan. The next one is one of my favorites. It is Cafe Drama, and this is basically kind of like the Hanbok Cafe, except you can dress up in a multitude of costumes. They have dresses and traditional Chinese gowns along with wedding dresses. They just have a lot of things to offer. And they also do hair and makeup. Of course, that stuff has to be reserved ahead of time along with a professional photographer. But it was really good fun, and I just had a lot of fun when I went, and the pictures that I got from it were great, and they were really fun to Photoshop and all that too. So it's a great thing, girls' day kind of cafe. Another one that I really enjoyed was Lamography, and this one is located in Hongdae. If you've seen a lot of cameras out there with the special effects like fishbowl, or it takes the picture 4 different times in 4 different colors, this is the place where you can buy them in Korea, but it's also a cafe. I was personally seriously tempted to buy some, even though it wasn't in my budget to buy one, but I loved walking around and looking at these different cameras, and it is so cool to see some of the pictures that came from these cameras. So if you're walking around Hongdae, you should definitely check it out. It's a really, really cool store and cafe. The last cafe I'm going to recommend is Hanmo-tungi, and this is one of the cafes you probably saw in Coffee Prince, and it was actually in the show, it was the guy's house, but in reality it's actually a cafe, and it is a really cool location, although it's a little bit of a walk. It is such a cool location to go to, and it's just beautiful, and the coffee was really, really good. But if you're not much of a hiker and you don't have a car, I wouldn't recommend going because it's quite a trek up there. But it was really, really great atmosphere and really cool view. Oh no, I forgot one. So this one is 25 Katsu. It is a restaurant, and it is one of the best places I got donkasu while I was in Korea. I'd say the second best, but I don't have a business card from the first best. And this one's located in Gangnam, and they just have awesome donkasu there. It's so delicious. One of my favorites is one where they serve it with cheese in it, and they serve it like on this hot plate, and so the cheese is literally boiling and popping when they serve it to you, so it's just so cool. One of my favorite places to go get my nails done was Barbie Nails, located in Gangnam. I thought it's near the movie theater, and I thought their prices were really, when it came to nails anyways, I thought their prices were pretty good and reasonable, and the manicure lasted a really long time, and they did a really good job, so I really liked them. So as some of you may know, I did a video review on the Teng Skin Clinic. This was one of the dermatologist places that I recommended if you were looking at solving some of your skin problems in Korea. I really enjoyed the atmosphere. The doctor was very professional and knowledgeable, and he spoke English, so that's a huge plus in making me feel more comfortable. I think the environment was really good, and I got great results from them. But after 6 months of attending and getting those good results, I decided to switch to the YeSkin Clinic, because while Teng did do a lot for me on the surface, I kind of felt like the core problem might not be being solved, and I didn't want to leave Korea and still have inflammation and rosacea as a problem. So I went to the YeSkin Clinic, and they specialize in traditional medicine as well as modern technology, and I got a lot of long-lasting results. The clinic was very, very clean, very pristine. I loved the treatment I was getting, and I really, really enjoyed my time there, and I've been back for about 6 months, and I've still not seen any of my old problems returning, such as the rosacea and inflammation, acne. My skin's still doing pretty darn well, so I'd highly recommend them if you're having some skin problems. Another place I went to was the Wine Network Total Beauty Clinic. This is where I actually ended up getting a couple of my laser hair removals for my underarms, my bikini, and my lower legs. They have pretty good prices, and they're a chain, so each location offers a little bit different prices. But if you're looking at laser hair removal, this is like a pretty good option, but depending on your hair and the kind of results you want to see, you may opt for a different place. But this is a great place to start your search, so just thought I'd recommend that. I did another video blog recently on the Decleor Paris Spa. This is the best place to go get a facial. I absolutely love it, and I wish I could get one right now, but if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it below. But I just absolutely loved this place. It was such a great find, and it's a little bit of an investment, but you see the results immediately, which can't be said that often. So if you're ever looking at getting a facial or a massage, full body massage, and a hair pack, and a boob pack, I would definitely recommend looking at Decleor Spa, because it was just fantastic. Another great place that I have to recommend is LocoMango, and as you guys probably know them because I've done a couple of covers with them, but it is just a really awesome ukulele store. So if you guys are looking at picking up an instrument or you want to take classes, this is a really great store. Their address has changed. They've moved to another location in Gangnam, but they still have their Naver and their Facebook and their website, so do look them up there so you can find the new information and stop by and say hello to them, because they're just wonderful people and they have wonderful products. I've heard the qualities of these ukuleles myself, and I they're fantastic. I just love them. So if you're interested in checking out any of the places I recommended, I will provide any links below for places that I created a video blog for. And also, if you want a copy or a picture of any of these business cards, be sure to check out the links below. I will be providing a link to my official website on TheTravelingKimchi.com, where I will post pictures of the back and front of every single one of these business cards. So be sure to go there if you want a Snapchat of that information for your phone or for directions or anything like that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed and happy travels. This is The Traveling Kimchi. Bye!